A long time ago, there lived a king of the kingdom named Kartamarta. He had two daughters named Dewi Galuh and Chandrakirana. Chandrakirana was a very beautiful and kind girl, but his sister was arrogant, evil, and heartless. One day, Chandrakirana was engaged to a prince of Kahuripan kingdom named Raden Inu Kertapati, who was kind, handsome, and wise. This engagement made Dewi Galuh envied to his sister, Chandrakirana. Then she went to a witch to harm Chandrakirana. Dewi Galuh asked the witch to curse Chandrakirana. The witch agreed to do what Dewi Galuh asked. When Chandrakirana was walking around the palace garden, the witch came and cursed her. She transformed her into a golden snail. After that, Dewi Galuh threw Chandrakirana, which has become a snail, in the river. Then, the golden snail was always walking at the edge of the river. One day, an old woman was looking for fish in the river using nets. When she was about to leave the net, she saw a golden snail transport. Then she brought the golden snail, went home, and put it in a jar. The next day, she returned to the river to look for fishes, but unfortunately, she did not get any fish. She was disappointed and returned to her house. However, when she arrived, she was very surprised to see a lot of delicious dishes had been presented at the top of the table. "What? Who can? Who made all of these delicious dishes?" said the old woman. This incident occurred over and over in the next days. The old woman was curious. She finally decided to find out who did it to her by pretending to go to the river. She hid behind her house and peeked at what's going on inside. Then she saw the snail turned into a beautiful woman and cooked meals for her. Soon the old woman came into her house.
"Oh, who are you?" asked the old woman. I was a princess of Dahawar cursed by a witch into a golden snail," said her. After telling what had happened to her, the old woman invited Chandrakirana to stay with her. "What a pity you are, beautiful girl. You can stay here with me and become my daughter," said the old woman to Chandrakirana.
The news of Chandrakirana's loss made the Princess Inu Kertapati confused and very sad. He searched for her all over the kingdom by disguising as a villager. The witch knew what was done by him. She was disguised as a raven to disrupt the prince ever to meet Chandra Kirana. On his own way, Prince Inukartapati was helped by an old man who was great. He hit the bird with his stick until it died. Prince Inukartapati thanked to him. He also told the intent and purpose of his journey. After knowing what had happened, the old man told the Prince Inukartapati to search her in Dadapan village. Afterwards, the prince traveled to the Dadapan village right away.
After walking 4 days, the prince arrived in the Dadapan village. He was very thirsty at that time. Then he saw a small hut and approached it. Suddenly he was shocked because he saw his fiancée was cooking through the window. He immediately entered the hut to see her. Finally, they were both very happy because they met and the magic was lost. Then the princess told what had happened to her, and she also introduced the old woman who had helped her to the prince. The prince was very grateful to the old woman, and he brought Chandra Kirana and the old woman to the palace. After arriving at the palace, the king was very happy because her daughter had returned. He also knew what had happened to his daughter. Knowing his sister had been found, Chandragalu ran away from the palace because she was afraid of being punished by his father. Finally, Chandra Kirana and Raden Inukartapati were married, and they lived happily ever